So it will be, Andyz with Shadow and Dragon, and DarkClaymore is playing Rune and Blood. So a combination we have not seen yet.
We've hardly seen any Rune at all.
That's right. It's time to see some Dirt Rune, man. Either that or he's playing D-Shift somehow, but I doubt it. Alright, and shifting into the game. Let them know that they can go.
Oh my gosh, Rune. When's Street Fighter collab coming?
That I don't
I have no freaking clue. They had that video a long time ago.
Alright, round 6. Second to last round of the Swiss. Getting close.
And another Shadow deck. Let's see what the tech choices are. Carrots? Carrots is kind of like something from the previous meta that we haven't seen any of yet.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn this up. I think this has been a little low.
Does make for a good consistent turn 4. It's just kind of like why the aggro dragon was running the carrots.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, this looks like a very straightforward list with
Oh
the 2 new cards
my.
we expect.
That is a curve.
That is a great curve.
1 into 2 into 3 into 2 possible turn 4s, depending on whether or not another 2-drop is drawn.
Okay, so it is Dirt Rune, which I'm happy to see.
Oh baby, there's so many options for the Shadow.
Yeah, could do literally anything here. I mean, not this turn. This turn you just play Dark Conjurer, I think. But
Right.
Yeah.
would you say this is a pretty hard matchup for Shadow? I feel like it is.
It depends. Shadow's on the draw here, so probably a little bit worse because Dirt Rune on the play is pretty strong.
Shadow Reaper.
So I'm only okay with this because that Alchemist is assuredly going to go into this 1-2. Or, ouch.
Ooh,
Super
yeah.
punished.
Super punished.
Basically just played a 1-1.
It did make a bit of sense if he was gonna do like Kai'Sa into Dark Conjure, on turn 4. But yeah, that one
Carrot.
definitely ended up in quite a bit of punish.
So this has to go face. Yeah.
Yep.
Have not seen Price of Magic in a lot of these lists yet. That's so
Ouch.
multiple here, jeez.
That's devastating.
Very much expecting Shadow. Filling up his board. Okay. So do you think we're going to see some Ancient Alchemist, or do you think we're going to see aggro? I'm interested now.
This doesn't look like an aggro deck.
Not yet.
As far as
It may be Melvy into Hulking Giant with the Storm Finisher. I could be wrong. That's what I'm going to guess if it's going to follow the new archetype, because if you're running Ancient Alchemist, how are you going to fit in new cards? Yeah, all of these are standard cards so far.
That's true.
Right.
Guess no Melvy at the moment.
Might see a Piercing Rune here.
The bones embrace me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
Playing
That's
aggro
going to be on
Price
the
of
board
Magic.
for a long time.
Yes, it is. So we thinking like Gourmet Emperor, Dark Conjurer turn?
Yeah.
I'm feeling it.
Otherwise, could play like Lesser Mummy and Skeleton Fighter just to get a huge board. The 1/1 doesn't do a whole lot here.
That 2/2 is never going away, though. How do you catch up at this point?
Gotta fight with carrots.
Well, he's got 2 Evos left, and his opponent is at 13. DarkClaymore is already low, so the Phantom Howl is already scary. He might just ignore what DarkClaymore is doing and just keep going face, honestly.
think that is the play.
Yeah, probably have to at this point.
Yeah, you're
Phantom
not taking the
Hog,
board back over, yeah. So the Illusionist can eat one of the sigils, and then Hulking Giant can be played. Yep,
There it is. But how big will it be?
big enough.
Not that
Ooh,
big.
That
Big enough.
might be enough.
So that's 12 guaranteed damage next turn.
Shadow has no conceivable answer for this, especially on turn 6. Like, it could be the weirdest aggro shadow list in the world that runs Kali, but it's not gonna help on turn 6.
No, it is not. So definitely, I think Phantom Howl has to be the play here, and then you end with Carrot. Maybe?
After trading one ghost into the 4/1,
Yep.
so you don't die.
It's the only play I
And
can
then-
see.
But what possible top deck can you get after that to help you? Because you're out of Shadow's Sun.
I don't know. So if you Evo one of them, you're dealing 6.
I don't even know if you. Yeah, he'll be at 6. Lesser Mummy Dark Conjure is 5. You need 1 more damage somehow. Oh, he doesn't. He goes for the Lesser Mummy instead. Going wide on the board.
This makes sense also. It does mean that he's going to have to find a way to trade his board next turn as well. But yeah, I think this is the most heads up play. This clears the board.
Whoa, he's killing the whole.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That'll extend the life that he has. That'll extend the time that he has to work
Yeah.
considerably.
Although it puts him in a really bad spot to actually close the game out unless he draws like Cerberus.
Yeah, because it's hard to outvalue that 2/2.
Right.
It just keeps coming back.
Like Carrot, but never has to be replayed.
Surprisingly
Oh, wow.
strong in that card.
Definitely didn't expect to see Veteran Alchemist.
Nope.
But this turned into a lot more grindy of a game, so this could go on for a while. The fact that Veteran Alchemist has 5 health is going to be huge this game, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for Shadow to climb back in this one. There's no Serb to push more damage.
You think you
He's
have to
out of
Phantom Howl here?
Evos.
I don't think this is a Phantom Howl turn. I think you can give this turn up. I would play something like Carrot, Mummy, and Prince Catacomb, and possibly trade with the Levi. Probably trade with the Levi.
Yeah.
That way you can keep setting up for Phantom Howl.
If he plays a Mummy, he'll be at 0 shadows.
Right, but after he plays
Right.
Carrot and Prince Catacomb, he'll be
Yeah.
at 20 again.
Yeah.
Once the board gets to trade a couple of times, the Shadows will be right back up to 5.
For the Howl.
I think
Might
this
be
is
able
just
to-
a full trade.
What are you hiding inside?
Right. He might just be able to.
Does that work?
No, it does not work. They get banished. It's
I didn't
as
see
if.
that.
Yeah. So, I mean, this play is definitely defensive, but it definitely extends the game. So he may just think that the dirt.
Well, this is just a
Out
waste
of
of a Prince
threats.
Catacomb, though, right? Maybe he thought it worked.
Yeah, you would have rather played Skeleton Fighter there.
You could have played Skeleton Fighter and Carrot.
Hey, there's a Duller Blade Warrior.
And there's the Melby. If I was Rune, I would have.
Just a mage who's as old as dirt.
I don't know about playing the Melby there.
Maybe he just felt like he didn't have any threats in hand. Because right now his board is pretty sizable, I would say. If he kills the taunt, he threatens lethal of Halo Golem. Yeah.
That's true.
That's right. Halo
This is a
Golem
very
can go
scary-
face.
This is a very scary situation for Shadow at the moment. I don't know what you do here. And there is a Goblin Princess too. I'm glad to see that.
Alongside of Duller Blade Warrior, actually.
Well, killing the taunt is out of the question because that can't happen this turn. Mummies are not ready to go face, or mummies do not have storm.
I'm just wondering if even attacking the taunt is the right play here with the Prince Catacomb. Because, oh wait, no, you play the carrot, so he can always sack it, yeah, so it's fine to attack. It's just like, if you leave no trigger for it, he can't empty the board on his own accord, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that lethal is coming down here. I have to imagine Halo Golem is being run in this list, haven't seen one yet.
Oh,
Oh!
yeah.
That'll do it.
Wow.
Go, Flame Rats, go.
That was an interesting game. Very interesting dirt list with Veteran Alchemist and Mutagenic Bolt.
So that actually looked more like he was playing for a value game, and Hulking Giant was just a threat. So, because he played very defensively at first, it's just that he doesn't need to run like huge board clears with Calamitous and Taboo anymore. He just has the outright, I'm gonna punch you in the face of Hulking Giant instead.
Right.
And the never-ending Illusionist, of course.
Right. You think that there's probably no room for Soothing Harpist in that list? Or do you think that there was one, we just didn't get to see it?
There could always be one. We didn't see a Mage of
Yeah.
Nightfall. Without Mage of Nightfall, I wouldn't play it just alongside of Hulking Giant.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Very cool, though.
Yeah, very interesting list. Not the direction I would take the deck, but obviously performing well today.
Double price was pretty killer.
Bow before
Yeah.
Dark Dragoon, ruler of the skies.
Decided to switch it up to Dragon.
Nothing unstandard about this list so far.
Oh.
That is not standard.
The Phoenix Rider, huh?
I imagine that's mostly in there to take pressure off the Evo points and probably trades a lot.
This is my home. You are my food.
Just
Okay.
gonna ramp on two.
Still don't know what
And then the
variation
question-
of blood this is.
Shed tears of joy.
It's looking like aggro blood.
Potentially.
Grimnir not as effective against this board.
No, I like Dragoon Scyther actually.
I am the Mad Cyclone.
Alright. Disagrees.
One-time Belphegor. Ooh. Very strong.
That is a hard board to deal with.
Yeah.
Hitting that
this,
nice ramp,
this
though.
turn. Yeah, but this is, I feel like this is too slow. Blood is just gonna overrun.
He might still be vying for a Breath of the Salamander. So,
Breath or Saha Quill needs one quickly.
Right, with the Istrophil, everything would be okay.
Yep.
right.
And there's no more hard ramp in hand, but he will be able to use Scyther next turn. No, can't do all of that. Never mind.
I'm powerless. For
Oh,
now.
yeah. Does look like aggro.
You will soon learn.
What a feeble little life.
Bats are all going face. Scyther doesn't really do very much, though.
Well, Scyther can kill the Vite without any consequence,
Yeah. Right,
Right.
because board is full now.
but he might not want to do that. Like, best play might be like Zell Evo into the 5/4 and then Fervor. That way you can play Israfil next turn.
So if you play two monsters, you're at 9, and he has 4 on board.
Well, not
After
playing two
Evos.
monsters. Playing
Yeah.
playing Windreader Zell, Evoing, and then playing Fervor. So you'd be at 10.
I like that play the best.
13.
Right.
So if you play anything, it makes room for, No, you're taking 5 off and you're making room for 5, so it's potentially the same as playing nothing. I'm just thinking about, Implancer.
Implancer, yeah.
I can't keep relying on you to
Opts to go for the ramp instead.
The skies
Wants
my
to play
destination.
Israfil next turn.
This puts him at lower life than if he would have played the Fervor, though.
Me? Really?
Well, no, Israfil is not going to be possible to play next turn because he didn't
No.
get the AL.
Nope. That's why I was saying Fervor might have been a better choice here. Leaves him at a higher life total, and it ensures that Israfil goes off.
Are you really going to kill that? No way, right?
Yeah, no way.
Okay.
This is my home.
Yeah, I think Andyz just killed himself with that play. Not guaranteeing Israfil was.
There's
not
certainly
the right
no
call.
answers in the hand. Not right now. Nope, none of this does it.
Nope. Needed to Fervor. Probably thinking about it right now.
Well, maybe Caster's Curse broke his his win streak.
That's right.
We've casted some people that are still undefeated, though, so I wouldn't necessarily say that we have a curse.
So he can run.
I don't see an out
Yeah.
at 6.
No.
Yeah.
Like he'd have to Evo into the 1/4, and then he could Scyther into the 3/3, put him at 5, and there's 2, 3, 4 left on play. So he can technically stay alive on board.
And that's the
Right, and
But-
that is the choice he, yeah,
Yeah, it's like
just needs 1 damage.
really loose. Would have been much better for him if he could have Viscerfilled this turn. Much better. So now we pray to the gods for not 1 more damage.
Satisfy me.
Not happening.
That's a
Oh,
lot
there
more
it is.
than 1 damage.
Yeah.
I really like the Soul Dominator in this deck, actually.
Yeah, it makes more sense in an aggro list.
This victory is a testament
DarkClaymore,
to
another 2-0 on stream. Cleaning up.
Bravo.
Good job, DarkClaymore. Showing us how it's done with 2 aggro decks. Well, one I don't know if I would call the Dirt Rune an aggro deck. It's more of like a mid-range deck, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But where